want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!
Shake some. Hey, who gonna take some? Who gonna take some? Yeah. Who gonna shake some? Who gonna shake some? Yeah. Mass up, let it face some. Man, bush and let it away from. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it, little nigga. You ain't gonna pull that trick. You ain't never killed no nigga. What is going on, y'all? I go by the name of Taliaferro with it. If you don't know the tune that I was singing heading into this video, it was that Black Youngsta. Shake some, shake some. All right. And speaking of Black Youngsta, this vlog is pertaining to Black Youngsta. Let's talk Black Youngsta. He released a track last night called New Guap. Very interesting title for a song. Why are you saying that, Taliaferro? Well, let me explain myself. Yo Gotti, Gucci Man, it's been on it's on record, all right? For those who don't know the story about Yo Gotti and Gucci Man, Yo Gotti, Gucci Man went way back, all right? These two have had a long history with each other. Did countless songs together. Even did a mixtape together. I believe one of my favorite records of Gotti of all time was on the mixtape. Pure Cocaine, Pure Cocaine. Anybody know about that one? You got to take it back. That's that old Gotti that we used to love. So, I mean, these two have had a pretty lengthy past, man. And it sucks that we've gotten to this point that these two who've made mixtapes together, made a lot of money together, two down south staples for the last 10, 15 years not getting along. What happened, Taliaferro? All right. Gucci was about to drop his mixtape. I believe it was Trap House. Yes, it was Trap House. Trap House 3, hey, with me, Trap House 3. And Yo Gotti was about to release his mixtape CM7, all right? Gotti was going to release the tape on 10/17. Gucci was like, everybody know that all my music drops on 10/17. Maybe the mixtape was Trap God. I forget. It was a Trap God, Trap House. Anyways, one of the two. Gucci was like, I release all my music on 10/17. Gotti was like, cool. Even though Gucci had addressed it on Twitter, Gotti said he called Gucci, what's going on? Gotti was like, even at that point, I'm cool. All right. Then Gucci felt some type of way, and I think Gotti's mixtape, well, both of them had really incredible mixtapes, but CM7 is one of my best tapes of all time. But Gucci had a really great tape too, all right? It had a lot of bangers on it. It had the one with I heard with Rich Homie. He had the Trap House 3, y'all came with me, and 3 young nigga that stay with me. He had a lot of bangers on that bad boy. Both of them had great tapes. Gotti, of course, had the After Your Best Friend, Bulletproof. Had a lot of smashes on it. I Don't Like Remix. Two of my favorite tapes of all time, especially CM7. All right. With that being said, Gucci did an interview, what was it, 107.9 in Atlanta, the next week or something like that, with the Dirty Boys, I believe. He called Gotti a buster. After that, Gotti was like, ain't no returning from that. Gotti did an interview with Memphis' own Devin Steele, K97. He was like, ain't no turning around from this. The two ended up, I guess, getting into it. Keisha Kior, Gucci's now wife, fiance, got brought up in the mix. Gotti said he smashed her, this and that. Gucci has went to prison, and it looks like Gucci ain't even on that wave no more, but it look like they still ain't got a great relationship. Anyways, Blac Youngsta, in the midst of all this happening, has now come up, become an artist of his own, signed to Gotti, and this is where we at with Blac Youngsta's career. Now, Blac Youngsta has been on record, like a lot of us, saying I grew up listening to Gucci. I grew up listening to Gotti, but now Blac Youngsta's in a bit of a dilemma, all right? Do you rock with Gucci? We already know Youngsta's in the studio all the time, and especially in down south. A lot of the time in Atlanta, he's in the studio with the Young Thugs of the world, the Migos of the world. We all understand that these people have great relationship with Gucci. Does Blac Youngsta do music with Gucci? Is that off limits? I can tell you this personally. Gotti ain't the corny dude to be like, don't do music with him. That's not who Gotti is. That's just not who he is. If Youngsta wanted to do a record with Young Dolph, if Moneybagg does a record with Young Dolph, Gotti not the corny dude to say don't do a record. That's not who he is. Never been corny like that. He don't even start beef like that. That's just not who Gotti is, all right? With that being said, still though, Youngsta, do you do a song with somebody that you know what I'm saying, you know your boss doesn't really rock with at this point in the game? I don't know. That's kind of Youngsta's call. Anyways, Youngsta didn't do a song with him. with Gucci. But he does come out with a new song called New Guap. And in the picture, he has the ice cream on his face. And I don't know, guys. We can take this a couple ways. And I'm going to let y'all comment responses below. I think it's a good vlog. It's going to do a lot of views. We can take this two ways. Tim, is this Youngsta big up in Gucci in a respect manner? Like, I'm the new Guap because Guap he was our thing. You know what I'm saying? He was growing up. You knew Guap was gonna put out a tape every 1-2 months. You knew Guap was gonna keep music in the streets, give you free mixtape music. You respected Guap for that. You know, stayed on tour. Guap was that guy for down south. All right, at some point when I was in middle school, Guap was our middle school, high school guy for me personally. All right. Or was it some kind of a shot? You saying, Youngsta saying he's the new Guap, while Guap is still Guap. Last time I checked, Guap is hotter than ever right now. Putting out tapes. I believe we're finna get that East Atlanta tape about what, a week? 2 weeks? That's it. Is it kind of disrespectful to say you the new Guap while Gucci is still in his prime? I don't know. We can take that one or two ways. Now, in the record, there is no Blac Youngsta diss towards Gucci. But, I mean, Blac Youngsta does have a picture with the ice cream on his face for the song, the song cover. And I'm going to let y'all be the judge of that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I plan on interviewing Blac Youngsta in the next month, in January at some point. I'm just speaking it out there. I'm trying to negotiate with his team now. I plan on interviewing him in January at some point. And, of course, I'm going to ask him about that. I'm going to ask him everything, all right? I'm trying to work on that, guys. Trying to work on that to the best of my abilities. I think it'll be a great interview. If you think it'll be a great interview, make sure you say in the comment section, Blac Youngsta, we want you to do an interview with Mr. Telefair. Y'all know I love keeping it real on my interviews. So I want to do that in the next month or so. I think it'll be great for him to do an interview with somebody who's from the city, who understands his come up, his grind. And, you know, just was able to see how fast he's grown in a year. So that's where we're at with it. I want y'all to comment y'all responses below. Is Youngsta big up when he's saying new Guap, or is this some sort of a diss? Supporting his homie Gotti. As we all know, Youngsta has already stepped in and shake something to Dolph. That's why I started off this vlog with just saying shake something. Because Youngsta stepped in that beef for his boss, and rightfully so. You talking about Gotti, somebody put a lot of money in Youngsta's pocket, even though Youngsta said it wasn't about Gotti. Gotti has nothing against Dolph. Hey, man, Youngsta stepped in there for the CEO, and rightfully so. Gotti put a lot of bread in your pocket, put you up. You know what I'm saying? And Youngsta's having an incredible run. Shout out to Blac Youngsta and the team. So, comment your responses below. What do you think? Was it a big up, big down? What was it? Was it dissing? What was it? Talk to me in my comment box below. I go by the name of Alfred Telefair. You're currently tuning in to Mr. Telefair TV. Thank you for the time, love, and support. Say it with me. Salute. I'm out.